Mm-hmm. I think so. I mean, I could hear you, but it doesn't, I'm not sure if the
Reese, clapper on, start again in 3, 2, 1, go for it.
Prinny says we've got sound now.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Sweet.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Can anyone hear Moth? Or not hear Moth? Hmm. Well, gang, now as it looks like we're in the DM seat tonight.
It's
So
fine. We'll just DM our own dang selves.
Not so
Cool
not so fast,
the
buckaroos.
cool hat gang is running the show tonight, and then Moth
Yes,
has
we
to
are.
just
I
sit
think I'm
there
here
and-
now. And I
It's a
think
good
I'm
thing we were on mute that whole time and she couldn't hear us.
well. Hi, welcome to Scrolls Foretold. I had a great introduction then, but none of you heard it. Welcome back to the 5th edition Elder Scrolls themed campaign. I'm your Dungeon Master, Scarlet Moth. With me are the Cool Hat Gang and guest Dire Captain Redmond, who are going to introduce themselves to you. First up, we have Steam Jamboree.
Hi. Hello. I'm your friend. I'm everyone's best friend now. If
true.
you're not my best friend, you are now. My name's James. You can call me Catwall. You can call me your best friend. You can call me Hi. Hey. Hi, friends. That's it.
And next we have No Fun Brown.
Hello, I'm No Fun Brown. I'm also known as Matt, and I'm playing an author man named Crassius Curio today for you.
An author man. That's very precise.
An author man, yes.
An author man or an awful man?
Look, I'm still walking the line.
It's a fine line.
Yes.
Still being decided.
And next we
There's
have
a case-by-case basis.
The ever wonderful Mizu.
Hey, I am Mizu, and I am playing Mog, the Orc Barbarian. So far, I've induced chaos, but taken a little bit of a role of responsibility among the party.
How you became the moral compass, I have not
clue.
no clue.
Including patching people's wounds up with leaf juice and mud.
Hey, I do remember that.
As long as you don't remember the other part
Or hell.
that we decided would be beneficial
Oh,
to
I
your
remember
energy.
Last but not least, we are joined once again by our guest player, Sean Sunday, who is playing...
Hello. I am playing your captain. This is your captain speaking. And I am the Dire Captain Redmond at your service. Trying to maintain control and hopefully keep this ship intact.
We'll see how that strategy pans out for him. It's a bold play. Before we jump into tonight's game, I will ask one of my 3 main players to recap the episode, or you can all try together. Recap last week's episode. You've got some inspiration up for grabs. Entertain us.
Okay,
Wow.
so I remember I Karen someone being our guest, our poor guest last week.
And then he convinced us to become part of the Cool Hat Gang by telling us about these wonderful hats that were available on the ship.
Sean, I hope you're happy with that because your hazing of us gave us the coolest name and the most banging uniform ever.
Unfortunately, I am responsible for the inception of the Cool Hat Gang.
It walked out, we're like, check out the Cool Hat Gang, guys, and then you're like, that's supposed to be a punishment. We're like, yes, but we worked it. But we still don't, I'm pretty sure we don't know it's punishment yet.
You don't know
I don't
it's
think any of us
punishment.
actually knows.
No.
Yeah.
We just think we're mad cool.
Well,
We just
we
wanted
are,
some banging
so-
feather hats. Yeah.
And it should be pointed out that you have 4 hats as well, because you put one of them on your unseen servant.
I did
Yeah.
summon that by accident,
what was
didn't
his
I?
name?
Yeah. So
Jeremy?
there was.
Was his name Jeremy?
Yes, it was.
I don't remember anymore.
I think
It was
Jeremy.
Jeremy. I wrote it down.
Look at
Oh no, it was Jermaine. Sorry, it was
Jermaine.
Jermaine.
Jermaine. That sounds much more like a name that I would just give something randomly.
Yeah.
Can you name your hand as well?
My hand. Oh. Yeah. Because I definitely take notes.
But the hand did disappear.
No. Right.
Yeah, the hand's
The hand-
totally pieced out.
Yeah.
The hand did piece out.
When,
There
like,
was
the
also
thing vanished.
there was also a barrel of something downstairs that they
Yes.
convinced me to go have a look in, and then when I tried to set it on fire, I think it was, I turned into a fart, like a gas cloud,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then I just went through all the barrels.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you sure did.
Meanwhile, you guys were you were having like a music party upstairs.
Yeah, we were having a performance upstairs.
Yeah, I
And we
was
did-
Yeah.
slamming
Wow.
out tunes on my
Yeah.
meth flute.
So we did
Elton
talk
note
rather
there.
loudly. So we did alert the captain to
Yeah.
something going
Yeah.
on.
And yeah, because he's like, why is the distraction being caused by the ones that look they would cause a distraction, but the other guy who was definitely the more, yeah. And then I came back, and then I had a bunch of meth swirling around in me, effectively,
Oh, moon sugar.
in my gas form, and then meth, and then I tried to I blew it into the captain's face, didn't I?
Yep.
Did I? Yeah.
But as you did, you turned back into your
did.
normal form.
I did.
And there's still a lit torch down on the barrel, like down below desk.
Also,
I'm
half of the
sure that's
crew-
fine. Oh yeah, half the
half the crew is very, very high on moon sugar. right
Yeah.
now. And we're being attacked by
Yeah,
someone
Yes.
else.
Mary ship.
Yes. And they also kept trying to tie me up, but I'm like that goose from the Goose Game, and I'm just like an ontological paradox almost, just being able to get out and just appear at anywhere.
I think I will cause problems on purpose.
Dude, I saw that tweet, and I was just like, this is completely my DMing style as well. Let's cause problem because.
I
Also-
cause problems because I can.
The greatest meme ever was made with "Why is it always you three?"
Yeah. We made some good memes. We had good times.
Did we share that?
We did.
We did.
Oh, last
We
week.
posted
I
it,
was gonna say,
yeah.
that can't go unseen.
You can always repost it.
The treasure.
But for
will.
that beautiful recap, all 3 of you can gain an advantage dice to use when you so need, because, oh lord, I think you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
We don't know about the torch. Only you know about the torch.
Do I still have 4 health?
Yeah.
Is that a thing that I have right now?
Did you heal?
Rest.
Did you heal after last time?
Oh no, no,
No,
that's
we
right.
had
you
a
got
long
me,
rest. Yeah.
Yeah, you got me really high, and then I took a rest.
Yeah. We've all
Yeah.
like had a long rest.
No, I
so-
checked my sheet, so it's been corrected.
Please
We're
take
fine,
a long
honestly.
rest. Let me just change up
Maybe.
the music to maybe something a little bit more appropriate.
Yes, nobody dies on my ship unless I order it.
All right, this is the image from last week.
So
Put it in the chat.
the ship is fast approaching and
Right.
gaining on you.
Oh, no.
As it comes closer now, it is. You can see that it's gaining on you rather quickly thanks to what appear to be mages helping to push wind into the sails. You have about 10 minutes to form a plan.
Oh, 10
Do we
minutes.
have
that's-
makeup and we can all pretend to be like them?
10
Oh,
minutes.
well, that sounds like a great idea, except for the part where this one is covered in fur.
Yes, let's all be bakers.
Yes.
I'm like
all
4
be
foot
people.
tall. Have you ever seen a 4-foot-tall elf? Huh?
You could pretend to be a child.
This one could.
You might have to shave off all your fat lip.
This one does not want to do that. New plan.
Alright, what's the plan? Any plans, Captain?
Well, it sounds like we have about 100 lots of 6 seconds to get a plan together. Oh, I don't know.
I will give you up to 20 minutes in real time to sort out a plan.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, that's like 6 real seconds.
What if?
Oh,
What
dear.
if? Hang on, I have to look at my sheet. Have to see what I can do again. Let me see.
20 minutes is enough for them to get off the high, right? Well, 10 minutes. No, 10 minutes is not enough.
No, I don't think so.
No. By the time the ship gets here, I think everyone's still going to be very active.
Now,
What if I just cast that one and just yell
Oh my
really
God,
loud and ask them to go away?
Somehow, I don't think that's going to work.
Dredgen, is there weapons on this ship?
Well, yes. If you recall, I asked you and your magic friends here to man the cannons.
Oh,
We
that's
should
right.
do that.
That's actually what I was going to ask for next. Good thing I'm already standing by this cannon. That's where I left off.
Right, now,
Sorry. I've got a bit of a hangover.
Mog, I think I'll need you and some of my crewmen to go downstairs. Quickly now, because I know that this strange little man was fiddling around in the hold, so I don't know what damage he's wreaked downstairs. Fetch me 3 of the barrels. We're going to need them very quickly.
Ooh.
I start rushing downstairs and like just pulling along some of the super high sailors.
and keep in mind that you do have the aid of Galgorot,
True.
and you also have
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
What if we... Idea. What
You
if
do
we
also
just
have
shoot her over there cannon style?
you do also have Sylvia to look after.
Can your cannon shoot people over there with ropes attached to their waist?
I wouldn't advise it.
I am very down for this idea.
But
I
just
say
picture
before I
this.
leave.
Gal Garou with her Garou getting shot at
Yeah.
Mach 5 across the
Yeah.
ocean. And she gets that Garou and uses it to just like very quickly slice through the mast of the ship on the
Okay.
way through and
Can you-
continue going.
What if
I have a
we
bad
just
feeling
like
about that.
threw a random crew member in here, just to see if it works and like doesn't kill them first, and just kind
Yeah.
of shoot them over there, see what happens.
My little friends, I can tell you right now that is not going to work. You're going to end up with Gal Garou's Garou flapping around in the water, and pieces of Gal Garou as chum.
So you're
For the
saying she'd be
sharks.
Galga no more.
Yeah, exactly.
I am right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
I'm not trying to wish harm upon you. I'm just saying it's options.
It's a brainstorming session, all right?
Yes.
We
Some
gotta
ideas
write
are
up.
meant to be left on.
Does anyone have a whiteboard? Is there a whiteboard on this ship?
I mean, we have paint and there are boards.
Good. Let's get those. come up with a game plan. We'll run the
Yeah,
Sparrow
okay,
technique or something.
Well, the lot of you seem concerned about these ships on the horizon.
Are they bad?
This leads me to believe that you know more than you would like to let on.
Listen, have you ever met a high elf that's not an absolute jerk?
He's
Do you
delivered
just-
books to them, so I assume so.
And they are my distant cousins, so...
Well, I mean, they're all of our distant cousins, right? Like, look at me, I'm a little furry guy. That's
Well-
my
We
distant
could be
cousin as
cousins.
Well, no, except for this one.
Well,
She
yeah.
points at Crassius.
Well,
What do you mean?
actually, all of this is probably his fault.
This is
Why?
also
They're
true.
probably after him. Maybe if we just put
definitely
him in the cannon and like shoot it at the boat, this will all stop.
Right. What can you tell me about them and what are they capable of?
Well, do you want the long story or the short version?
Give me the cliffside notes.
We were on that ship and we got out after we blew the world up, and that's how we
Yeah.
ended up on the island.
Yeah.
You what?
You heard that? You want the
Listen,
cliff notes? You want the long version? I'll tell you later.
So the blind woman
Blew the world
Sylvia
up, though.
comes forward. They are after, well, my compatriots here, but I would say mainly me, or rather what I am carrying. I'm carrying quite precious cargo.
Oh, someone's really important.
Well,
Look,
she's the reason we
Well,
are.
Well, yeah, okay.
I am not even the important one. It's this. And Redmond, you can see now that like she's had like a shawl and like rags on, but you see just sticking out the back like it looks like the hilt of like something golden, maybe like some kind of tube on her back or a scroll.
Okay.
In
Well-
full disclosure, I'm not allowed to touch that anymore, and that's imposed by me, so you know it's something dangerous.
Right.
You tried
well,
to lick it.
Well,
That also tracks.
It was a good idea at the time.
I have to defend that. Yes, it was.
It was an excellent idea.
Okay, well, it seems to me like you had best get either below decks or inside my cabin
I want to
until
be
we
on the
deal
cabin.
with the issues. Not you,
Oh,
The
good.
the blind lady who can't.
yes,
You
the
know,
person
I-
with the important object.
yeah,
Would I
that's
have back the 3 barrels by now?
Hang on. Well, if worst comes to worst, should we just blow up the world again, and then we're back at square one? Maybe
It's
the pirates
not.
be
It's
somewhere else
not
in the
quite
seas.
blowing up the world, and it's
Excuse you.
unpredictable. It should be a last ditch effort. It should be a last resort.
That's what
I
I was
would
getting
prefer-
at. If ship's going down, like the Kraken's coming to gobble us up, then we blow up the world.
If the Kraken comes to gobble us up, I'll throw you to it.
Well, no, we've blown up. Well, yeah, okay. We'll figure that out on the fly.
Yes, I would rather stay in one piece, thank you.
okay. So what if we just explode their boat before it gets here with the cannons?
Well, that is kind of the plan, but we need
Yeah,
to know
I mean, this is like the only plan I think we have.
how
Mark,
many.
you're like a
How many
battle-
boats are there?
It is one large boat.
Whoops.
It's
How much larger than us is it?
definitely more regal. I'm not quite sure of what kind of boat it would be. It's a warship though.
Okay. Right. Well, my companions, what magic do you have?
Everything I do, I don't have control over, but I have something, I think.
I can make pretty lights appear.
Okay. Okay.
I can make a little invisible man appear and a hand.
Yeah.
I can go at people.
Yeah. Sometimes this one can do thunder, lightning.
Hey,
It's
Nutmog,
frightening.
you seem to be deep in
Oh.
thought with battle tactics. What's your
No,
ideas?
I left with the high sailors to go get the
Oh,
barrel.
true.
Like,
I'll
ages
get
ago.
back to them. I'm just wondering. I just haven't said anything in a while, so I thought I'd
Yeah.
check in.
On that note, Mog, you go downstairs with a couple of the sailors who are still. Some of them are still swaying around a bit from their sugar high, and you go down and you see this room, which must be the one which both Melody Paws and Crassius were in prior. As there's like all these chests and barrels just scattered about, cluttering this place, and you can see a torch left on top of one of these barrels.
It hasn't caught on fire? Like, anything?
Not yet, but it because it's quite sort of. The air is not very. It's quite soggy,
Okay, yeah.
but
Alright.
it's starting to sort of. You can start to smell the wood smell of heating up.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna immediately take off my cloak and, like, try to put out the fire.
Yes, you can do that.
Alright. Are the people around me still like wandering about, like kind of swaying?
Some of them are, yes.
All right. I'm just gonna pick up a barrel and like shove it in their arms and like get upstairs. Go.
Oh, what's your strength?
My strength is. Where's strength? 17.
Okay, yeah, you can lift it up, no problems. The crew members they'll stagger a bit because it is like quite hefty, and you hear like the click clacking of rocks or some kind of pebbles inside it, and they will start to heft them up the stairs.
All right. Can I roll like a strength check or something to see if I can carry 2 just in my arms?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Is that just a strength? Okay. 17?
Yeah, that's fine. You get one. It's a bit awkward at first, but you heft one under your arm, then manage to just put the other one there, and you start waddling up.
Okay. I've got the 3 barrels that is asked for, so I head back upstairs. Alright.
Mog rejoins the party.
I had an idea.
It wasn't a great one.
Well,
What's the
I'm
plan?
a steady, yeah. I meant a different one. So,
I bet it's still not very good.
We've got cannons, right?
Yeah.
And these are cannonball-loaded cannons, or are they more like shrapnel cannons?
That's a good question.
I mean, Redmond, you can probably explain if you decide to open up the barrels.
Yes. Okay. You, Clausius,
Yeah.
stand back.
Oh, well, all right.
You are a chaotic little creature.
Thank you.
You can stand over there. Mog, would you mind opening one of the barrels, please?
Alright, I try to open it. Is there any way that I can?
Do you have like an explorer's pack with you, or?
I believe so. Yep, explorer's pack.
If you have anything, or with any weapon even, which might have like a bladed end, you can use it like a crowbar to lever it open.
Okay. I grab out my glaive and like using the edge, I like try to lever it open.
Yeah. Because you've got a strength of 17, I will let you do that.
Alright, what do I see inside?
So you manage to use your glaive like a lever and just pry the lid off of this barrel like opening a can. Inside you see they look like rocks, a bunch of pebbles, though when you look closer they almost look like they're really tightly compacted bits of smaller pebbles or even some kind of ash or earth. You can turn one of them over and when you do, you can see there's some cracks in it which are ever so slightly glowing, like glowing a reddish colour.
I do have an idea. What if we wave the white flag and when they're about to board we fire the cannons?
Yeah.
When they're on deck?
Well, yeah, sure.
Well, we could do that.
What if we fire the cannons before they're anywhere near us and they die?
Well, if they're side by
Exactly.
side,
I also
you
like
have
that.
the biggest chance of actually hitting and just taking down their ship.
Or, since they just want what you have, they could just take the truce, get close enough, and then blow us into oblivion and pick through the wreckage.
Stupid,
I
don't want that one.
You
Don't
see,
want that one.
We don't.
you see
you
that
cast
the ship
magic?
is much closer now.
Oh, let's stop blowing stuff up. Let's stop blowing stuff
You
up.
have 10 real life minutes left.
Would I have any, like, beams on deck? Loose beams? Like, for repairs and things?
You might have a couple bundled up, just near the mast.
Right. Okay. Excellent.
You do,
Right.
like any good pirate captain, you do have a plank as well.
Yes. The beams are the important part for this part of the plan, I think. Right. Everyone, grab a beam. Grab a sword or a knife. We've got work to do.
Oh,
How many of these
somebody
beams
help
would
me
I
with
have
this beam.
available?
I'm very weak.
What are the beams for?
We'll find out when we get them over to the cannon.
Okay. I can do this. I cannot do this.
I start moving over the beams.
I'm very intrigued to see what you're planning.
I
Just
very
like a
meekly try and
trebuchet.
pick up a beam, and my -1 strength just means I'm standing there just like.
It's like a trebuchet contraption, except the ammo is the cannon. So when we fire the cannon lit, it's gonna like tumble through the air and then fire downward or something. That'd be fucking awesome.
It would.
That is not in the plan, but
Well,
that would be spectacular.
One could wish.
Right, the plan is we're going to sharpen the end of these beams. Then we're also going to carve a small ring out of the edge about halfway down. We're going to wad up some of our sail cloth around the base of the beams, and then we're going to get some rope and tie it between 2 beams each. And as soon as they're in range, we're going to fire these things at their mast.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I like this.
We're going to try to tear down their sails and mast.
All right. I'm still like trying to
Alright.
pick up a beam.
You want to light these
We'll see if
beams
it
on
works.
fire. We'll light the beam on fire first, and then move it
Ooh,
across
I like
a
that even
flaming
more.
stake.
That will burn the rope off.
Well, I mean, just like the front of it.
We can throw
Yeah,
the
but that
fire
will
on
burn
afterwards.
Back to the rope.
Yeah, all right.
Fine.
Alright.
But I mean,
Monster's
if the
sitting there
rope
like
doesn't work,
shouting as she talks.
we can use the remainder of the beams as flaming projectiles.
Do you have any mages aboard?
We
Sylvia is
are
asking that.
pirates. We're pirates. We don't have mages.
So none then.
We have me, and then we have the crew.
What happens when you're not around then? Does everything just fall into anarchy?
Yes.
That's not a very good hierarchical structure, is it? You might need
Does
some
seem a little
extra.
bit flawed.
Have you got
yeah.
it?
I'll
Have
show
you got a
you a
first?
hierarchical structure.
Maybe.
Oh, you're
maybe
promoting me to
this
first boy.
should
I
take
happily accept.
What? No.
I'm first mate Crassy. Yes, I like the sound of that.
You are indeed not Crassius.
You've just
You-
given me the job.
But we
Would
were
be
best
responsible
friends.
for fobbing the proof deck at most.
Can I
It's alright.
find like a bit of water to throw on all of the crew?
A bit
All
of
the
what?
crew that are slightly high, like a bucket of water to throw on each member of the crew that's slightly high.
Yeah, you can find something from the galley.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that.
Captain
try to
Dredge
wake
and
him
I
up.
humbly accept this new position.
I'm just going to turn to everyone else that is part of the crew and do not listen to this man.
I'm only in training. That's why.
Do you have L plates
Such
you can give him?
jitters.
Can we just like
Sorry?
slap an L plate on his face?
Yeah, well, I'll put a. Give me like a green feather on my cool hat. That's gonna be like the learner's feather.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You hear up from the crow's nest. Ship's coming in hot, Captain.
Oh.
Right. Get to carving. We need to get these projectiles into the cannons as soon as possible.
Yes.
You seem to be the sensible one of the group. Help me load these pellets into the cannons.
Alright, how many of the crew have I bucketed with water at this point?
Just roll me a d20.
Oh no, 4.
Oh no.
So you've probably bucketed about 8.
Well,
I'm getting all 8 of them to go pick up the things and fill the cannons as well.
They are reporting to your orders. They will do as you're saying.
Hell yeah. I'm secretly becoming captain.
You're not sure whether it's because of the dire stakes, or if it's because you're awesomer yourself, or maybe a mixture of both.
Can I go down and try and give them like moral support, because I know my general skills won't be good enough to carve these things. I want to try and help them, use the help action in that way.
Yes, you can do so.
Now, Mog, I know everything's a bit of a panic, but you got this. You're good at carving. You look how many blades you normally have. You're good at cutting things, so you can definitely do this. You got this, Mog.
Yeah,
So-
I've got one down because I was carving it as we were talking.
How
I'm
many?
also very delicately whittling away.
How many are you
Yeah.
trying to make, Redmond?
At least 4, so we can have 2 tries.
Okay, I would like you to roll me percentile dice. So your D10 and your D100.
Okay. Triple zeros.
So 100.
I guess so.
Yes, that's it.
That
You did
is-
good. That's the one.
That's very good news for you, because that means that you're able to get 6 of these things together within the time that you have.
Excellent.
You are efficient in ordering your crew in what to do. You manage to get a production line going, so by the time that this ship comes up alongside you, you will have 6 slingshots.
Do I have
All
any
thanks to me
standard
because
sort
I'm
of
so great.
shot projectiles as well?
Do you have any shot projectiles? You can probably find some. I'm not sure if you would have that many regular projectiles. You might have a couple of lead balls, but you can definitely find you have some unrefined ore and unrefined iron.
That'll do the job as long as it fits in the mouth of the cannon.
Yes.
Do we have any archers on board?
That is also a good question. Besides
what?
me.
Archers.
Answers, well,
Have
what define an artist, really?
let's say you
Oh.
have about
Well, I have his crossbow now, so you know you've got
Yeah.
me.
I meant to take that back, actually.
No, this is mine now.
I was thinking you should set the sails on fire in case this doesn't work.
I think I may be able to do that. I did something with fire earlier.
Because then at least we can escape if things don't go our way.
Alright, I'm going to think really hard to see how I remember doing the fire shots. And I'll get back to that one.
Alright. They're right next to us now, aren't they?
just about.
Okay, shall we have our first go at firing? Captain Ren,
Yes,
you're
let's
the
do it.
one firing those, right?
We're going to need 2 people to fire them simultaneously.
Oh, me, pick me.
I agree. They've got good aim.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
let's do it.
Yes. Awesome.
Okay.
Do you have a stool? I think I will need to stand on something to reach.
Crassius, on your knees.
Yes.
Hey, hold on.
Come on, dude.
You
Want to
heard
be helpful?
the orc.
I'm
Yeah.
doing the fire thing, though.
Nope. You can do that and then over here. Come on. Let's move.
Alright.
You can think while you sit.
Yes. Come on. Let's go.
Alright.
Tag team.
Alright. Alright. Show me what I need to do.
I guess just stand on this side of the cannon so then I can stand on your back and reach.
Yeah,
Oh.
just turtle it.
Just, yeah, just you know.
Just
My
curl
face
up
while
like
I'm
a
doing it,
turtle.
like...
I don't even wait for him to get like on his hands and knees before I'm like clambering all over his back.
Wouldn't it just be easier if I just fired the cannon instead of being a table?
You don't even know how your own magic works.
Yeah.
This
see?
isn't magic. This is clearly material object.
Too late. I'm already standing here. We're good to go. You good to go,
Actually,
Redmond? Yep.
That
Cool.
does
Let's
give
do
me
it.
an idea.
Can I see the people on deck on the enemy ship?
You now can because they have just come into view.
Alright. How many people can I count?
Oh, okay, that's a good question. Let me check my guide. I took these notes. You can see 40 to 50.
Mm.
Okay. I should not jump across then.
So,
Probably
well,
not.
you can see about like 20 on deck, but you can see there are people coming and going up from above deck to below deck. So, from a warship of this size, you would say 40 to 50.
Do you have any projectile weapons, Mog?
I can throw knives if you have any.
Would you be able to operate a hand crossbow if I gave you one?
Never used one before.
It's worth a shot.
Happy to try.
Cousin,
Well-
catch! And I just like toss a hand crossbow and like a pouch of these bolts that I have, the bolts of walloping. They're
Ooh.
basically just like a brick of wood.
Ooh. Fun.
They're like the sabot rounds of the crossbow bolts. Well,
Oh, cool.
from what I understood of the way they're written.
Alright. I grab those two and start figuring out how to load one up.
Okay. And are you going to fire at the sail? This ship is now alongside you, and you can see there is a very tall-looking Ultima man in fully black robes with like gold gilding on it, who is approaching the side of the ship to come and
Does he look like the
Talk.
captain?
whoever he is, he's got an air of self-importance about him.
Okay, I'm gonna try shoot him in the forehead, like right between the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would I roll to use a crossbow?
So what are you proficient in? What weapons? Let me go to your character sheet actually and check.
I think all weapons. Yeah, all weapons and shields.
Okay.
Attribute strength.
Yep, so you roll a d20 plus your strength bonus plus your proficiency bonus. So that should be plus 5 altogether.
Okay. Think of that.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay.
So if someone can remind me, it's a d8 for a light crossbow or d6?
Hang on, I'll just double check, and they have to roll a strength saving throw
Oh, okay.
because of the bolts of walloping.
Oh, that's right. I
so
forgot you did that.
1d6 plus 1 damage, and the bolt of walloping is a DC 10 strength saving throw, or they're knocked prone.
DC 10, did you say?
Yeah, that's why I picked these. I'm like, he's probably not going to necessarily be
Yeah,
the most accurate.
he rolled
but he can-
a 3.
Womp.
So
I
he
rolled 4 damage.
okay, and how much with the so he's knocked prone as well. Okay. So what happens is this prideful Ultima comes to stand up almost on the railing, leaning over, holding on to the rope ladder, ready to talk at you. He takes a sharp intake of breath, and you hear that he's starting to shout something across to you before wham! He is knocked on the head, right on his forehead, and he wobbles for a moment. I'm going to just He wobbles before letting go of the rope and tumbling into the sea.
Oh, good shot. Nice, nice, nice.
Well
Good.
I
done.
like these weapons, cousin.
Brilliant shot. Well done.
No.
Right.
How does
Yeah.
that crew react to that?
There are gasps, there is shouting, and then just almost like a roar of indignation and anger coming as you can hear weapons being drawn, people being told to man their posts, and you can see sparks of flame and electricity starting to come to life.
That's super bad.
Electricity.
Alright. We better fire these damn cannons.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Right.
Let's do it.
So
How do I do?
what I'm gonna do is I'll probably get you all to roll initiative, but we're gonna see how well you all do as a group. So this is a group initiative.
Okay.
Oh.
The higher you all roll, the better. The lower you all roll, the worse.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna take this cherrywood D20 for its maiden voyage.
I got
That's not
a
amazing.
I got a 2.
Okay, one failure.
You rolled dexterity, not initiative, I think. It's coming up with dexterity there.
It's the same. It's plus
Oh,
0.
okay.
Oop.
I got an 8.
Another failure. One success.
That did not do
Hmm.
as well as I would have liked.
Well,
What did you get, Makash?
oh, me? I got a 9.
Okay, you are going to go after the Ultima ship. So they will get the first round, but given that trick, I will say that you can get a surprise round in. So
What
you
night?
can all go first.
Yes.
I'm like
So I
crouched down. I'm trying to be like.
what I will let you do
Damn it.
is I will give you as a
Didn't
group
down there.
for this surprise action 2 actions.
Okay.
You all have to decide what you do with it.
Well, I'm definitely going to shoot this cannon.
Yeah, I'm going to help shoot the cannon.
We're gonna shoot the cannon.
The one that Makash is on.
Yeah, 2 people need to fire it, so it's 2
Me
different
and
cannons.
well, I think
fired.
me and Redmond are on. Are we on?
Yeah.
Were you with me on that?
How many cannons do I have?
On port side, I think you have 3 on each side.
Okay. Excellent. Mog, if you want to, you can fire the 3rd one and just shove one of those lead balls in there.
While I'm trying to make whatever I've got work, can I just like start seeing like a glob? It's been like, oh, this is interesting, and then go to Melody. Be hey, put this in the cannon as well. Let's see if this goes with it.
Yeah, I don't
And
see
there's
why
like
not.
this invisible like force of magic that I've just been like, I don't know what this is. Let's put it in there and fire
Do
it.
I see him doing this?
I still
yeah.
re-
How obvious are you being with it?
Oh, I'm not subtle. I'm just like, oh shit, let's use this.
Yeah, and I've just like reached out
Have
a
a
claw
passive
to like
perception
put
of
my
14
paw
with
near it,
This glob of
and
magic in my hand.
hair's just like going. Like when you touch one of those like electric ball things.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna put it in the cannon. Let's put it in the cannon.
Yeah, let's do it. I like this idea.
Yes,
Yeah. Do I see that?
Yeah.
probably.
Probably.
Can I
The
roll?
other cannon.
We put it in this one.
I could
though.
try and intimidate them.
I'm
Put
sorry,
it in
I'm
the
being a
other
table.
cannon.
It's got to go in this one. I'm being a table right now. I can't actually move.
These have to be fired the same way at the same time.
All right,
Or this is
fine.
not
I'll
going to
get
work.
off. I get off Crassius's back and let him
Ow.
put the magic in the cannon with a really heavy, sad sigh.
How far apart are the cannons?
Between 5 and 10 feet. Probably more,
So-
probably closer to 5 or 7.
Since I'm pretty tall, could I like extend a leg out so that Melody can stand on my leg?
Garrot will kneel down and
Aw,
help hoik you up.
Consider it. Thank you,
Whatever.
Galgarot. I very politely
feel like-
accept her offer and gently and carefully, with the utmost appreciation for her efforts, climb up and so I can reach the cannon.
She will, as you're climbing up, she will rise up, and so you're getting a piggyback now.
Hell yes.
Nice. I feel like Galgarot would really appreciate what we're trying to do, because essentially we're trying to garrot that other ship.
Let's see if it works.
Without 2 actions,
Yeah.
are we firing both cannons? Or
Yeah.
can we fire both cannons and I do an intimidation roll?
Well, you're firing the 3rd cannon, so you can do whatever you
Crassius.
want.
Crassius
Oh.
was, because
So
he's got the Chaos Bolt.
you only have 2 actions.
it's
I
not
will
that.
say that you can fire 1 cannon on each of those actions.
Okay.
Okay.
But if
So
you want to
which
try
one-
to intimidate them while we shoot at them, that would actually probably help. Because we've only got 3 cannons on this side, facing them right now. The other cannons are on the other side of the ship.
Okay.
But we can fire these 2 and the other one with the glove of
At the same
magic. Yeah. So I can intimidate after their next action.
Yep, that
Or I
sounds
can-
good.
Yeah. Alright, let's
Okay.
fire these
Okay.
second cannons.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So you're firing these cannons?
Yep.
Okay. I will let you roll 2d20s and add a +6 to hit.
Okay.
Two 19s?
That will hit. So you're aiming for the mast, the central mast,
Yes.
because it does have a smaller one at the front.
Whichever one I can hit that it's going to take down, that's what we're aiming for.
You-
Even if it's going to snare their sails and make a mess of everything, that's still better than nothing.
Okay. I would like you to roll. 5d10, please.
Okay.
Wait, were these on fire as well?
No, not these ones.
Not these. Okay.
These ones are just for the ropes. That was not in my rolling thing. That's not where it goes. Okay. That's a 9. That's a 7. That's a 0.
So 10.
So 10. That's a 5. And that one's on its end. A 3.
So 10, 10, 9, 5. $34 points of bludgeoning damage
Heck yes.
as your plan goes off without a hitch. These 2 planks go blasting from the cannons as you light the fuses at the ends, and it explodes out, and you hear the as it goes flying through the air like a sling almost, and crashes into their masts with such a force that it cracks it in the middle. It's not completely over yet, but it's looking pretty bad, and the ends of this just swing out and around the mast. It takes out several of the crew members, and as they go careening across the deck and some into the ocean.
Ooh, cool.
For a split second, Redmond like drops his very well presented and posh manner, and he's just like,
I offer Redmond a high five.
and he high fives you like very, very enthusiastically.
I'm just like, cool hat gang.
Absolutely. Cool hat gang.
And then he dusts himself up. Yes, excellent shot.
All right, now we are going to head into initiative, and it is their turn. They are in a bit more. They're a bit more shambolic now. They're looking worse for wear, but you can see the crackling energy of lightning and fire, which is they're going to use their 2 actions to fire at the ship.
Okay.
Sorry, my
Well,
mouse
that's not the best.
my mouse had stopped working for a moment. It's okay now. So, you see there's 2 balls of, like, one seems to be, like, iron or lead wrapped in fire. The other one is just pure lightning. As it...
Nope, don't like that.
Don't like that at all.
Time to become the Flash.
And so, your ship's armor class is going to be 15.
Okay.
That's for the hull. They are aiming at the hull.
Okay.
So, going to go with the first one. Is going to be a 21. That's with the fire. The second one is not going to hit.
Oh, good. Well,
But now I need to get more dice so I can actually roll. I didn't prepare enough dice. I did this to myself. So this is going to be 4d10 plus the 2d6 for the fire. 4, 6, 6, 2. So that's 10. That's 18 for the bludgeoning damage as it rams into the hull of your ship, and you hear this awful crashing and crunching as you can hear that has gone and punctured some of the hull. Not at sea level, a bit above, but it's not good. And 5 fire damage.
Not liking that.
Nope. Not liking that at all.
Crassius, you better hope that magic works.
yeah.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know what it is first. It just came out of my hands. It's this undulating mass of entropy or something.
What you firing at?
My comment still stands. You
Yeah.
had better hope it works.
I also would like to stay alive.
Would be great.
You
Yes.
you hear now, amplified, what perhaps through one of their wizards, a voice, a female voice this time, but she's now standing up at the wheel. Surrender yourselves to us. Surrender us, the monk, and we promise that your release will be swift.
And if we say no, if we say perhaps not,
Fuzzy paused. Can you amplify my voice?
I think I'm doing.
Oh, I've got thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy will amplify his voice if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it on my buddy Captain Redmond over here.
So you can hold up your paws like a megaphone in front of his mouth if you wish.
Yeah, I just sort of make Galgarot just sort of sidle over to him and just put my paws up like that over his mouth. Okay, go.
Okay, Redmond's just gonna like puff himself up. Sawed off!
Good one.
So you have chosen death. So be it.
Can I shoot her? Like shoot at her with my crossbow now?
Sure.
I don't really care if it misses or anything, but I'm hoping for like a loud crack next to her head. Because
Okay.
I think she's really rude.
That is very rude, yes.
Oh, that ain't a great roll.
What we get?
Hang on. Plus what to hit? Where'd it go? I have lost it. Hang on. There we go. Plus 4 to hit. That is 11.
Just misses. Well, it misses her. But it will thunk into the wood next to her as she looks to it, then back at you. Mages! And she raises her hand in command. It's your ship's turn now, though.
Excellent. Okay.
Your turn, Cassius.
Cassius, say your prayers and shoot that cannon.
Oh yeah. I don't know what god that would listen to me, but let's get it done. And I want to, in addition to the ammo that's in the thing, I want to load my glob ball in, and just like, I want to fire. I want to also try and aim, like either, I don't know if it like at that lady or like at their feet. So like,
if you
aiming kind of like,
if you aim at her, there is an increased chance that it will miss because you are aiming higher. It could go over. So
yeah,
you
that's why I was like maybe at the feet, just like the hull directly below them, like where they're standing.
I will let you do that, so that you'd be aiming at their helm, which is a higher armor class.
What do you think? Should I knock the captain or just go for the boat?
You could knock the mast off fully.
Is that hard to do though?
I mean, it's already pretty damaged.
I've never shot a cannon, let alone an entropy ball inside a cannon.
Yeah, if you could blow the mast over, that might destroy some of the people on the deck.
Yes, definitely do that one.
All right, let's try that. All right, I'm gonna shoot the cannon, but also with the ball inside. How is this gonna work?
Okay. So what are you doing with this? So is this ball of magic anything in particular, or is that just?
It is. I put it in the roll 20.
Okay, let me have a look.
Can we lend? Oh, he's already got inspiration, doesn't he?
Do I? I've also got Imperial Luck as well.
Yes. So to say, if we could, I would totally be willing to shanty to lend him inspiration.
Same. I could use bardic inspiration.
Basically,
I will let you just roll with advantage for this. If your crew members they're trying to cheer you on.
Yeah. Ooh, go Cressy. Ooh.
Yes. Let's see if we all die.
So,
Good thing we had advantage.
In Balfiera, I was born.
I will get you to. I'll get you to roll a d20 plus 5 for the regular pellet.
The d20 plus 5 with advantage is 22 then.
And I'll just take your other roll for the.
And then the other one. Yep.
Oh, I'll just take the one that you already put in chat.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh shit, that one. Yeah, that's not a nat. I think that was a 19.
Yes. But I'll take them both.
Yay.
And then I also need to roll the other thing. All right, that's pretty good.
So the other one will be 3d10.
Oh yeah.
And the Chaos
Is that
Bolts
all-
just roll for whatever that one is.
Yeah.
And roll for what kind of damage it is as well.
I do that while I'm rolling damage.
And both of these projectiles, this strange magical blob and one of your ignition pellets go hurling out of the cannon towards the helm of the ship, both careening and hitting it. One taking off some of the top of the wheel, another one into the deck, as the dulcet tones of your sea shanties seem to lift the spirits of your crew.
Nice. For the cannon itself, I got 20.
Yep.
And then for the glob of magic, that went to it's a total of 14 damage. But what you see is like the blob turns into like this green goo and just like splatters all across the hull and starts burning it because it's turned into acid.
Wow.
In that case, the glob spreads across the deck and starts to burn it away. And the ignition pellet hits, but moments later, and then your ears start ringing as and the whole deck of the helm is engulfed in fire. As you hear like horrendous screaming and screeching as people on fire begin to throw themselves to the water to get away from this. And as
So when you take on a hat gang? Huh?
as some of the wizards on board start to try to summon summon water to put out the fire.
Yeah, awesome. I'm chuffed I didn't die while I used that magic.
But I will
I'm
get you
turn
to.
around, I'm like, that's some good shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like turn to Prassius, you know, and Redmond's just like,
First mate, done some good jobs there, Captain.
You have one more action I will let you use for this round. You can probably begin to outrun them. Given the state of their crew, they are almost down to half their crew, and one of their masts is gone, or just about
how
gone.
strong is Mog and or Galgarot?
I'm pretty strong.
Gal isn't
Would they
necessarily
be able-
strong, but is dexterous.
Between the two of them or one of them, we reckon that they'd be able to throw one of those barrels onto the other ship.
It's probably too far away to throw.
Worth a try. Oh. 'Cause
But
that would have
Redmond,
been brilliant to see what happened.
I will remind you that the barrel of ignition pellets that you're using some of, that is still part of the cargo that you are needing to deliver. Half pay for half the cargo.
This is true.
Uh,
Alright.
I could just try. Can I intimidate them?
You can
To,
try.
like, try back up? Okay, cool.
Is someone going to try and amplify your voice?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, pause. Alright, how does that work? Does that just advantage?
Galgaroo, over there.
So
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
what you're doing now is you want to basically tell me what you're saying, what you're shouting out to them,
Alright.
and
Mug's
then
gonna-
I'll just get you to roll then you'll roll a d20 plus your intimidation bonus and if you're proficient in it.
Okay.
Let me check for you.
Mog's just gonna say, you know that we took down your comrades and we destroyed their ship, sending it to the depths of hell. And yet you came to mess with the Cool Hat gang? That's all Mog's gonna say.
Very,
You hit him,
very
you hit-
frightening.
Prassius like, Cool Hat Gang!
Cool Hat gang!
And as you all start to shout "Cool Hat Gang," some of your crew actually start going "Ah!" and shouting.
I like that a lot.
Redmond is just like leaning on the cannon like this.
When some of them see Redmond's expression, they do
Hatty gang.
On the d20, I rolled 17, and then I rolled 19 for intimidation.
Oh, so you just need to roll. Okay, for intimidation, we'll take the 19.
Okay.
So you see that they're a bit confused at first, but then they hear another crack of the fire splitting more of the planks, and they seem very scared. They're running scared now.
Good. Good. Ha ha. Okay, now make boat go fast.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Well, hold on. Are they going to come for us again?
Probably. But it's
I mean,
gonna take
they
them a
can
good
spread
while.
the legend of Cool Hat Gang.
They
so.
can.
They can, but should
I'm
we
fine with
scuttle
them
the
living.
ship is what I'm asking. Not necessarily kill them, but just at least make it permanently inaccessible to for use.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, I
I think
mean,
they're
the
gonna struggle
fire and
to
the
repair it.
acid and the missing mast.
Yeah.
You can already see that your boat is starting to pull ahead of theirs.
Ah.
So maybe one more shot at this boat will,
Oh.
as
Yeah,
you are departing, will mean
I'll give it
that they're
another
out of
go.
commission.
Let's do it. Let's shoot it. Let's shoot it. Shoot
I'll
it.
give it another go.
Let's shoot another 2 ropes.
Alright.
It is first off though. It's going to be their turn. So they'll only get one action because half their crew are pretty much out of commission now. But one of the mages will come forth, and let me see what they can do actually.
Ooh, excuse me.
Okay. Let me just grab one of my spells here.
Okay.
Spell book. That's a spell book. I see a spell book. Someone's got a spell book on the boat. I don't like. Someone's holding a book. Do you think
That's scary.
that's not
Okay.
good?
They are going to
Maybe
summon
it's your book.
a large.
No, can't cast magic.
They're going to wave their arm around in a circular motion before slowly, like, making it smaller and smaller, and you can see that they're drawing heat from the air around them and compacting it into this one ball of fire. A fireball, you might say, before hurling it.
Oh,
Not at the hull, not at the helm, not at the mast,
incoming?
but directly at Crassius
No!
and whoever is near him.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Oh no.
Can I just like boot him out onto an open part of the deck? Just
I'll just jump in the water if I have
You
to.
can, if you want to do that, it means that you will be in the way.
well, I ain't gonna do that.
No, I don't expect to.
I take just like a massive, as big a step as my little tiny legs will allow away from Crassius.
alright,
Oh no, I'm still on
alright.
Galgar's shoulders.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
actually,
we
it's going to affect pretty much the whole lot of you.
Oh.
Can you all make dexterity saving throws, please? And thank you.
Can I jump in the water? Can I just jump like Bale?
You still need to do a dex save to get out of there in time.
Oh,
Also, do you know how to swim?
oh yeah.
Good 17.
Whoops.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh, natural 20! Plus 0 modifier.
Oh my god.
17.
I got an 18.
You all pass. So the fireball hits the deck and explodes around you. So you're all still gonna take half damage.
No.
If you have reactions, now would be the time to use them. So
I mean, does shield do anything to a
uncanny
fireball?
you can uncanny dodge that to half damage. Let me
I
just
got nothing that'll do it. Yeah.
And he's gonna do it like and look real fancy while he does it.
Oh wait, hold on. I can absorb spell.
Hmm.
On a successful save, I absorb magicka points equal to the level of the spell cast. Which would be a slot in our situation, right?
Yes. So
Does that mean does that mean I don't take any damage on that one?
you'll absorb. You won't take any damage, but because it's such a large spell, this is like a fourth or
Third,
fifth.
right?
Yeah, the fireball is.
It's fireballs on base 3.
Yeah, third level spell.
Hmm?
So you're going to absorb it for yourself, but probably not for your comrades.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh,
I forgot that you're all chaotic.
Oh.
Okay.
I forgot that I even have this
And-
ability.
I forgot I had uncanny.
So, it's 24 fire damage, so halve that to 12 fire damage. Redmond, further halve that.
I get a slot back.
this
So what is
isn't.
half the damage?
So Mog and Melody Pause, you will take 12 fire damage.
That's definitely not ideal. I'm on 1 HP now.
I would have 2 left if I got hit by that.
I'm on 15.
I'm just a black ball of sooty fur.
So,
God.
Redmond dodges out of the way just in time, rolling and coming to a stop in the center of the deck. Mog and Melody Pause, you get engulfed in flame, and you can see that Galgarot has put you on the deck, Melody Pause, and is rolling you to try and get you to stop being on fire.
Stop, drop, and roll me, please. Help.
Meanwhile,
I just
Crassius, you see Crassius, the fire goes around him almost as if he's like blowing air into it or splitting this ignition before it absorbs into him.
Oh, that felt good. I feel like I could do another glob ball with that.
I don't.
Can you?
This one doesn't. This one doesn't want to do that again. This one wants to leave.
You should have absorbed the whole thing.
So
I
now
don't know how
happy
to
would
do.
have been
I
then.
don't know how to absorb even one of them.
I will let you make a final action to rid yourselves of this enemy ship.
I want to use that energy that I just got to just channel it into a glob ball and fire again.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Is crying a free action?
Yes, crying is a free action.
I do that.
Stop,
Oh,
dropping,
shit!
and rolling a free action.
Oh, oi,
Where is it? You see that?
hey!
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
Redmond is across the deck, just like in a really dramatic pose with his crossbow, even though he's not using it.
I guess you see like my hands glowing as like I absorb that magic and I'm like, haha, coming back at ya, and I just shove it straight into the cannon, and I don't even close the cannon. You see my hand glow like red hot, and I fire with my hand, and it's like, and it just shoots the shrapnel like all the way over the other side. I got
So-
a nat 20.
Roll me the type of damage. If
I
that's-
rolled it all together. Here's the next thing. I got the double 3 on my Chaos Bolt, which means
Wow.
it jumps to a second enemy and I roll attack damage again for the second target.
Okay.
So I'll get the shrapnel out of the way first. It was 16 damage.
You tear another hole through the deck of the ship.
All right.
Wow,
And
that's
then-
pretty wrecked.
And then this damage has to be fire because that's what I rolled. I actually rolled double 3s on my 8s, which means it's fire. So it's 9 damage in fire for the first one, which is very apt because it was fireball that came at us. And then it says if you roll the same number on both of the 8s, chaotic energy leaps from a target to a different creature of your choice within 30 foot of it. I choose that woman that was trying to be like, get them or something. And it says make a new attack roll against the target of it, make a new damage roll, which could also leap if the same conditions occur. Very unlikely, but yeah.
Okay, go for it. You're down to maybe like a quarter of the crew.
Well, the target of the second one's that captain lady who was like, stand down. Are they still alive?
Yeah, barely.
Okay, well that's the target, and I got a 13 to hit. And wow.
That will hit.
I'm gonna show you the double 5s on that next one.
Oh, so it jumps to another target.
Yep. Chaos bolt indeed. There's 14 damage on the lady.
What kind of damage?
Double 5s is lightning.
She explodes.
Wow, that's awesome.
So it's just like boom, and then it's like zap. And then the third attack, I don't care where it goes. It doesn't jump a third time, and it's a 16 to hit.
Okay. I will have that just jump to the center of the ship. And what kind of damage?
Let's go with cold. It's either cold or poison. I'll go cold.
Okay.
Just freezes the deck or something.
Freezes the deck, and the people who are the water that's all over the deck freezes up, and the blood that's on the deck freezes over. People start to slip or stick to the deck. You have caused carnage as your ship sails away.
And then like my hand, I pull my hand out of the cannon. It's like sizzling, and each finger's got like a different element type on it. And I'm like, I thought it was just gonna be acid again.
That's so cool. How'd you do that? That's so cool. That's so cool. Do it again. Do it again.
I got cocky. It was a mix of cocky and anger. So maybe I'll go with that.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
I think I have one more of those in me.
Can you roll me D100s, please?
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
You've just expended a lot of magical energy.
I did.
Yeah, you did, huh?
I got an 89.
Okay, let's have a little look-see, shall we?
This isn't gonna go great for you, probably.
Redmond has already walked up and has you by the scruff of the neck.
You got me by the scruff.
Just in case. I don't know what is about to happen, and I'm ready to throw you overboard.
Why are you? Well, I mean, you're holding. He could explode next. Why are you holding him?
Yeah, I look at you and I'm like, careful, it could be me that's the battery. You ever heard of lithium ion? I'm ready to blow.
So if this one licks you, is it like a battery?
I mean,
Galgarot, take me over there.
I got a bit of a tingle when it came out of my fingertips.
Lick a battery.
Sorry?
I was just saying, that one does not have enough health to lick a battery.
True. My one HP could
I
very
have enough health to lick the battery, and I feel great.
Should we throw water over you so you can cool down or something?
I do feel
Would
quite
that help?
energetic.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm no longer on fire. I'm just very singed and very near dead. I don't think water's gonna help.
Water's dead is over there.
As you feel the effects of this magical energy that you've just spent discharged, you feel hyped. You feel buzzed. You feel ready to go, and then
good.
you start to
I feel
feel.
good. Can
You
please
start to
take your
feel.
hand off?
You start to feel your veins. They feel like they're on fire, and it's coursing through your blood, and then.
Should I throw him overboard?
Okay, I'm just going to roll.
I feel really good. Imagine, this feels great.
I'm going to roll a d10 as you cast Firebolt on yourself.
Firebolt?
Bolt, yes. And you can take 7 burning hot fire damage.
That's half my health.
Good.
I'm just gonna like let him go and just like.
Yeah,
That was better than I thought it was gonna be, but ow!
Oh, it feels so hot. Oh, God, I absorbed too much of it.
I knew I should have gotten that pail of water.
My
Guessing
wrists are
glad I
on
didn't hit the
fire. Did
battery.
anyone else feel that?
Oh yeah, this one feels something. This one feels a lot. This one feels
Yeah, we're both
everything
like
too much.
charred.
I went from being an author to being able to cast magic in a day. That doesn't happen to people.
You should write a book about that.
I think
Yeah.
I might.
And maybe this time I won't smuggle it.
Maybe.
Oh, that's
Maybe
character development right there.
maybe the exploding world gave you magic powers.
That would be so cool.
Maybe.
Does that mean we all have magic powers now?
Maybe.
gonna-
You
Maybe we'll
already could
develop
do
them.
magic.
Cool.
I think. Okay. Yep.
This one's gonna try and do that cool stuff when this one's not so dead and in pain.
I wouldn't recommend it. It felt like I had felt like I had a blood infection afterwards. It was awful.
That didn't sound nice.
No.
Did not sound nice.
So you're going to walk up to Mog?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like reach under my belt and grab another cartridge of my wallop bolts and just press them into Mog's hand. And it's like,
Oh, wait, you
that
don't want me
was
to return this?
fantastic. That was fantastic, cousin. You
Thank
can
you.
keep this one.
Oh, thank
Take
you.
care with you and treat her well.
This is my first time using a ranged weapon. I will.
And anything for your good old first mate who did most of the heavy hit.
I feel like I made the better
Excuse me?
first mate. They listened to me. The crew listened to me.
You got lucky, my friend.
I don't think that was.
It's
can
a
travel
little bit
free.
biased.
You haven't mentioned the book, and I relieve you of the bet. But if you yell at me, I will punch you overboard.
Punch me overboard. Well,
Yes.
look, I've got good things going for me today. I got a job. I got powers. I absorbed magical force like a battery, and I don't have to worry about money. I'll take it.
What is this bat tree you talk about?
Like a capacitor.
Like a tree filled with bats.
Like I'm full of magical I'm like a magical storage device.
Double A or triple A?
I would say triple. I feel like I'm a good quality battery.
Nice.
Like something like Duracell.
That's pretty good. That's pretty. Yeah.
Redmond
You think-
and Mog, you have no idea what these two are talking about.
Yeah,
These two seem to, though.
Morrowind and picked up a 6-pack of Duracells.
Do you think
Put
the
it in
more
my
magic you
flash
absorb,
torch.
the more you'll be able to contain over time?
Maybe.
Maybe we should hire a mage to travel with us and just feed you magic every day. And you can slowly get stronger.
Yeah, like a rubber band. Keep extending it, and then it gets a little bigger every time.
Then it
Yeah.
snaps and kills us all.
We'll avoid that.
It looks like it's only harming me at this stage, so you're probably fine.
Well, at this stage, I mean, it won't take much to knock me over.
Yeah, me. Can I use a hit die, by the way?
Yeah, you can all take a short rest during this period.
Cool.
Alright, again.
While we take a short rest, let's also take a short 5-minute break.
Alright.
So we will
Sounds
be
good.
right back in 5 minutes. So to our lovely audience, we will be right back. Don't go anywhere, or do go anywhere if you need to use the bathroom or anything. I'm not your mum. Okay, we'll be right back. And I'm going to take us back to being live. So welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Scrolls Foretold. The party blew up a ship and yelled out, "Cool Hat Gang. Represent."
Cool Hat Gang.
Cool Hat Gang.
What?
Gang gang. So now they sail off into the sunset, victory, as well as a strong wind coursing through their sails. And
Well,
you've regained some hit points.
Yes.
well, where do we go now? What happens now that the ship has exploded? We just keep going and hope that we don't find us?
Keep going.
Yeah.
It might be a while before they decide to come after us again. Sorry if they think your crew is part of the Cool Hat Gang. I think the 4 hats around us are clearly defined, though.
I think they're at this point they're honorary members of the Cool Hat Gang.
Yeah, you guys should all wear hats as well.
We get to keep these hats as well, right?
You can have
Well.
the hats.
Oh yes.
I mean, I was taking mine anyway, but
I want to see some art of me.
So at this point, because of how you were chased, you've had to go the long way around. So I've just changed us over to the map.
Mm-hmm.
So you have had to go around this way. So right now you are getting close to the coast of Valenwood. Probably the nearest port would be Felonesti, which is
Do you know anything about that area?
you can make history checks to see what you know about Valenwood.
okay.
Nope, that's a 5.
You're pretty sure Valenwood is nowhere near Morrowind.
You're
I got an
on the other
18.
side of the- You're like this is all the way on the other side of the world or something.
Though, Cressis, you do remember there was this really annoying wood elf that you think was from there. He was always going on about like having lost some ring. You don't know. He was back in Sadanine. It was he was a piece of shit.
Yeah, this prick always talked about a ring from somewhere around here.
Oh yeah.
But Melody
Well, I
Paws,
remember.
with an 18, you know lots. So, hailing from elsewhere, you do know that Valenwood borders along the west side of your home province. It is the home of the Bosma, the Wood Elves, and it is a lush, verdant place with forests and jungles scattering the landscape. It is said that long ago the Bosma fought with nature itself, but then came to an agreement and formed some kind of pact with the land.
Okay, well I will relay all of that information because we're going to Valenwood. We're going to the jungle. There's fun and games a bit. Here's something. And there's elves there, and they stink. And my homeland is like right next door.
From
Is Sylvia around us?
Sylvia's still in the cabin. You can
Okay.
go see her
We
though.
should go check on her.
Alright,
Probably.
I'm gonna knock and walk in. Where did we need to take you again?
I heard lots of fighting. Is everything okay?
That's all good.
Oh yeah, don't
They
even
fear
worry
the
about
Cool
that.
Hat Gang now.
Oh yeah, I
We're
blew up
fine.
a ship.
None of
Yes,
the crew
we,
is ended.
We defeated the other ship.
Oh.
The other vessel is destroyed.
Yeah,
So we are on our way.
Oh.
Yeah,
Crassus
no,
blew
it-
someone up. Like he literally blew
Yeah,
somebody up.
Crassius
thought-
did real well.
I saw them explode with the force of 1,000 suns. It was awesome.
Well, it was really cool.
Oh.
Honestly, it was actually the most impressive thing Crassius has done for the whole trip. It was
Oh,
fabulous.
I'll definitely agree there. It's very, yeah.
Seems much more impressive than your books. But then again, I haven't read them.
You know, it's subjective.
Yeah.
Well, as for where we need to go, I needed to go north, to the north of Cyrodiil, but after that, I am certain that they've sent more ships after us. Perhaps
We go
it would.
inland, they can't.
You continue to surprise me, Crassius. That is a sound idea.
Awesome, then let's do that. Let's unfortunately do what Crassius says.
Yes.
It
Okay.
would be prudent. And
Oh, you need to go to Skyrim or something? Is that where you're headed?
Brumo?
Bruma, it's to.
Oh, in Cyrodiil. Oh,
It's in Cyrodiil, yeah.
It is in Cyrodiil.
that's.
So
that's
if
fair.
it's close to the Gerald Mountains, so I will
That's
circle
gonna be
that.
so much walking.
Oh, shan't be
We
shan't
should
be having
battle
that.
some people and take their horses. if they
We
lose.
could also
Yeah.
just go to the town and buy a cart.
Yes.
For that.
Yeah, yes.
Do we have enough money to buy a cart?
I've got some money.
Is that from being an author?
Yes, it's publication money.
Wow. I bet that checks out, and I
Yeah.
shouldn't ask any further questions.
Yeah, I get what are they called? Residuals.
Sounds right.
Yes.
Don't know about books enough about them to doubt it.
Yeah. Let's leave it at that.
Let me try to get a better colour. So, Falinesti is here.
Yeah.
Bruma is here.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah,
to
it's a
walk.
fair distance.
Whilst the more
I'd like-
direct route would be to go through Anvil, that might be a bit too obvious.
I think
If you were to go through Valenwood,
Ar-
you would
Ar-
certainly lose them.
Arenthia.
Yeah, I reckon definitely go through Valenwood.
Yeah.
Because
If
no
we
one
get-
likes these smelly elves.
If we're hunted in the seas, we should just leave the seas alone and then try not to get ourselves hunted on the land.
I mean, there's not much more opposite than sea to, like, jungles.
Could we sail in the en route of water?
Or like up the river.
Yeah.
With-
And then get up near Kavash.
With
Oh.
your boat, it might be a bit of a stretch. Also, side note, you are probably going to have to dock soon. You still have a hole in your
Oh, that's
boat.
right.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, then.
To Aranathy then?
Sounds good. Let's do it.
So you'll be
Fabulous.
having to drop anchor at Falinesti, and then move upwards towards Arenthia.
What are your plans, Dragon?
Well, for now, we eat, we sleep, and we make way to your destination. I fix the god's forsaken hole in the side of my vessel. And then who knows? I sail onwards and see what adventure fate holds for the dire Captain Redmond.
Well,
Hopefully we
We-
meet again.
yeah, hopefully, because I mean, although not that I plan on getting on another boat anytime soon.
No.
Right?
Do not like this.
Yes. Yes, you should most likely regrow that fur before you attempt to board another boat, my friend.
Yeah. It's
Get
also
a protective layer from the salt air.
Dragon, I got a bit of a confession to make as well. So it's a heavy heart that I have to say. I need to tender my resignation when we hit the port.
To the surprise of no one.
Well, I can't exactly spend the life on the seas. I know you had high hopes and high sails for me on the ship as first mate and all, but I just don't think it's the right life for me.
Can't
I
believe
don't
you're
think it's
letting
the
him
right
down.
life for you either, Crassius.
I'm glad we mutually agree on this one. Been good working though.
Hopefully you can share his books with some more people when his new
Yeah.
one comes out.
I think I will retire from the sea life with a 100% kill ratio. It's a good lifetime score, you know.
It is.
Might as well get
So
out
should-
while you're still winning.
Yeah, while I'm on top. Yeah, exactly.
I could definitely do with some food. I'm not sure about you,
That sounds good to
fleshy
me.
ones.
Yes.
Are there any
Head-
places? Oh,
Head to the mess. Feed yourselves. I am going to retire, and he places Despair, his other crossbow, up on the shelf. They're both named. Moggs has Chaos written in one side, just
Oh, I like
etched into
that.
it.
like that
I
one.
like that a lot.
How representative of this group.
Hey, can you put a bolt in there? I'll shoot my magic, and you can shoot your chaos bolt as well.
Mhm.
He kicks his feet up on the desk and pours himself some whiskey. And says, I am going to relax for the evening.
Aren't you gonna check on your crew that were half high? Not that I'm
That'll
judging
be
you,
fine.
the captain. Okay.
Oh yeah, you may have
That
a
would
bunch
be
of addicts
fine.
there now.
Okay. Hopefully they've all just passed out.
This wouldn't be the first time, and certainly won't be the last, that something chaotic like this happens to them. Especially so long as we're offering transport to people like you.
Rude.
Rude. No, he's entirely accurate.
He's
Yeah,
quite accurate.
well, you don't have to say it like that.
I'm learning that the more I spend time with you two, if I embrace the chaos, then only you can never be disappointed by it.
That is exactly how today went.
Yes,
Yeah.
scuttled.
When tying you to the wall didn't work, I just had to make sure I kept an eye on you.
Yeah. Well, we got to thank for Jermaine for that. Where is he anyway?
How long does your
I haven't seen him in a few hours.
how long does your unseen servant last?
I'm actually going to check because I'm pretty sure it's until dismissed.
Yeah.
Is it concentration or anything? I don't think it's concentration.
No, it's just. It doesn't say. Give me a sec. I'm gonna look up on D&D Beyond because it doesn't have a duration on my listing. I mean, they can't do much. They're just kind of there. Oh, it's an hour. It's an hour.
Okay,
So I'll go put
so the
it's
hat
definitely gone.
had whatever was holding it poofed at some point and gently floated to the deck.
Oh. Well, maybe Jermaine will come back for his hat soon, but I'll hold on to it for now.
We wouldn't
Like, I
want
don't
him
believe that I did it. I just believe that there was a little invisible man that just joined us for a bit.
It happens. That's just how it be.
I'm gonna head to the mess and try get some food.
Yeah, I'll go to.
As they leave, I'll turn to Crassius and say, oh, hang on 1 second. I gotta just wave to him. I'm like, good night, Crassius. Good work. Sleep well. I'll most likely kill you in the morning.
Why would you say that? I walk off and I'm like, why would he say that?
Did Crassius have his feelings hurt?
No, it's more confusion. I'm like, I don't think he can, but why would he say that?
You can all head over to the mess, and tonight they've brought out the casks. They're pouring everyone a bit of ale, a little bit of whiskey, wine, whatever people prefer. We've just helped them down a Thalmor ship, so they're in party mode. You have a feeling that maybe some of them are still a bit junked up on moon sugar.
A little bit, probably.
Probably aren't thinking straight. They're like, oh yeah, need more. I've got the munchies.
Melody, do you write stories in your songs, like when you're traveling? Like, do you do like this
Yeah.
is the tale of this, and then you sing the song?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you doing?
well,
Are you gonna do one about how the Cool Hat Gang formed and blew the fuck up out of a Thalmor ship?
That
Twice.
would make a sick song. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I want to hear that one.
I'm gonna write that song. I'm gonna make it sound really cool. I'm gonna make it sell better than any of your books.
Well, that's highly unlikely, but yes, you
No,
can
it's
try.
pretty likely. I'm gonna rock it out. I'm
Well,
gonna
when we go,
give
yeah,
it
all
to
right,
her.
that's fine.
So you may all eat and drink and be merry. Is there anything in particular anyone wants to do?
I want to sneak away and see if there's any barrels of daggers left downstairs.
Are we on a ship still?
Yeah, yes, you're still on the
Yeah.
ship. I was just showing you your
Go to bed for the night.
destination.
Oh, okay.
So you are currently probably about here.
Oh, yeah.
So by morning you'll probably be docking in Falanesti.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can find the barrel of daggers
Yeah.
downstairs. Okay. Do I find it? Should I roll an investigation?
Roll investigation.
Alright.
I don't know why you're looking for a barrel of daggers, but
Oh, oh boy.
what?
Not one, but with a -1.
Wow.
I can't say I've ever rolled a 0 before.
You
That-
trip over your own feet
You
and die.
you think you're being really sneaky. You are being so sneaky. You've had a little bit to drink, but that's just helping you sneak. You're taking one step. There's a little creak. No one would hear that. Another one. Another little creak. Ah, it's fine. Tiptoeing down the stairs, looking behind you. Ah, it's all good. Whack! You walk into the door.
I think I'm just gonna pass out from that.
Okay.
I'm gonna fall asleep right there.
I'll let you pass out. And several people walk past you. Someone opens the door to put more of the casks back and just looks at you like, "Hey, Bikira's passed out over here."
I continue snoring.
And what are the rest of you doing?
Eating so much, so many
Yeah,
food.
I'm just talking shit with the crew. Like, and get this, apparently you all had a bet with me, and I never mentioned it once. And then the captain, get this, I don't know if he's told you yet, I'm off the hook, baby. That's it. Also, I heard you're all meth addicts now. That's funny.
Oi,
Oh, well,
you got me there.
Yeah, I was a living fart earlier. That was also a thing that happened.
you still are, dude.
Hey,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it's true though.
It
Oh, I've
is.
had some drinks. I'm accepting of this.
And so will you all get a good night's sleep after this? Or try to, or pass out somewhere?
Ew.
Okay, can I get everyone but Mog to take off their headphones for a minute? I will do a thumbs up when it's time for you to come back.
Ooh.
Mog, you passed out on the deck of the ship, sleep actually rather soundly.
Mhm.
You have dreams of glorious battle with your clan before you left. You think for a moment maybe your dreams were great battles of old. You're not sure who against. Against the armies of men, maybe against the armies of Mer. but great victory was in all of them. And above it all, the proud cries of your own god, Malakath.
Ooh, Malakath's in my dreams.
You have known others to have dreamt of Malakath before. Amongst your tribe in particular, your clan, some say that this is perhaps an omen of good fortune. Or perhaps it means there is glory to be found in battles to come.
Does he say anything?
He doesn't say anything, but before you wake up, he does look. This great spectral orc, the first orc and the first of your people, your god, looks directly at you, and you feel that this isn't just an omen, you feel seen.
Oh, wow.
And perhaps this is him looking at you and seeing you for your worth.
Mog's kind of really stunned by this. She never imagined that she would have this sort of honor for herself. And she thinks she's gonna keep it to herself unless she finds another clansman to talk about it with.
And because of this, and because of the prowess you showed in battle, you are going to receive a boon from your god.
Oh.
So I want you to adjust your strength score and make that an 18.
An 18? Okay.
So raise it up
That
1 from 17.
Okay. Is that permanent?
That's permanent.
Holy moly. Okay. Hello.
Get back in
Mog-
here. It's time. Hello. Welcome
Mog is
back.
doing stretches on deck as the sun rises.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. The sun is shining, there's no clouds in the sky, the birds are singing. And Mog is awake on deck. Not even nursing a hangover. How
Stretching.
how heavily did the rest of you drink?
Very. I'm very small. It has a much bigger impact.
Have
After
any of the moon sugar?
Yes, everything.
I will have one of everything, please.
Yes, basically.
You're muted, Crassius, I think.
Dang it.
I'm sure what you said was really funny.
No, I just said I've been drinking a lot, and then how much do you want? Yes.
Yes. I would like one of everything, please and
Yeah.
thank.
Thank. Just all of them.
You can all gain the benefits of a long rest, though.
Oh, good.
Ooh, yummy.
As Captain, you can begin to bring the ship in to, well, prepare to dock.
Excellent. Yeah, I grab some of the crew and order them around to start to be doing those things, and then come to find these guys.
I might just get you to roll a d20 though, since you do have a hole in the ship, just to see how well you navigate.
Yep.
Just flat roll.
There we go. Yeah, it bounced out of the tray. Hang on, what is that? That is a 12.
Okay, it's not the most graceful. You narrowly do miss some rocks, and as you're coming into anchor, you can feel like the whole scrape along something. It's like grinding your teeth. But you pass it. Don't rip any more holes in. There might be a little bit of damage, but you'll have to get that fixed.
I just look over at Crassius and I shout out, "That's your fault somehow."
It is. It's true.
When I'm gone, when whose will it be?
Jermaine.
It may not be his fault, but it's certainly your problem.
Indeed, it is. Indeed.
I mean, his only problem is being a little bitch.
Get him.
Who?
I can't whistle. I don't have lips.
Well,
Don't have lips.
a tragedy.
So,
Oh,
Okay.
you're all greeting the day.
yep.
Yep.
Reluctantly.
Yeah.
Anything in particular any of you would like to do today before you do depart?
I just want to go and find them and check in on them, make sure that Crassius hasn't stolen anything.
Crassus, have you stolen anything?
Well, now that you're checking if I have, yes.
have you gone and stolen any of the ignition pellets?
Hell yeah.
You can make me a sleight of hand. Anyone who's stealing anything, please make me sleight of hand checks.
I don't think I'm stealing. I don't think
Well,
there's
the
anybody
market
wants.
I wouldn't have done it. No, I got a 4. I wouldn't have done it if you didn't say anything.
So you
Doing it out of spite.
you see Crassius and he's just walking along. Got a bunch of rocks sticking out of his pockets very obviously.
Yeah. This stuff, say, exposed to, like, human sweat, would probably get pretty uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You
Okay, in that case, all I'm going to do...
you wouldn't want
Just
it to
chuckle
heat
to
up or
myself.
anything.
Yeah. I'm going to chuckle to myself gently and just sort of hoist him up by the back of his pants and drop a pellet down. And
Hey,
let him go.
hey, what's going on? Oh, that's not.
It wedges right in the crevice.
That's not too bad. Oh, maybe. Maybe get a bit.
A little bit spicy.
Give it a
You
little.
can, you can keep the rest of them.
That's new.
It's
You can keep the rest, but don't try that again.
Oh, why? Yeah, well, all right.
so you can add
You got me.
4 ignition pellets to your inventory. Now that you can actually get a better look at them, now that you're not fighting for your lives, you can roll investigation checks or I'm trying to think what wouldn't be medicine. Something alchemical. You can roll an investigation or arcana.
Ah, both in doesn't matter.
Anyone
I got
who
12.
anyone who wants to discern what they are.
Okay, I'm gonna roll an Arcana. Let me have a go. 9. That's not great.
I think Mog's just going to be like, they do good, but not really work out what's in them.
Melody pause. You wonder what they'd taste like if you licked them.
What's the worst that could happen?
Crassus,
Well, nothing. We always lick it. Just test it.
you'd have to get a closer look at it, but you think that it's definitely, it smells it sort of crackles and glows a bit red. It smells similar to fire salts mixed in with some kind of binding agent.
Like glue and fire salt. All right. The back. My pocket.
So you can imagine that perhaps when ignited or lit on fire, there might be some effect there.
essentially you've just glued your bullet cap closed.
Hey, no, well, the shower will take care of that.
Maybe. You hope.
Maybe a little dip in the harbour.
Maybe.
So, you can all join back up with Sylvia, and if you wish, bid your farewells to the crew.
I gotta say goodbye to my bestest friend ever.
Though you could, you could, Redmond, you do need to go into the port for a little bit to pick up supplies for fixing your ship. So you could always accompany them should they wish to go shopping.
I do love a bit of shopping.
I think we should come up with a plan to lose the people. Maybe we shouldn't be escorting Sylvia. Maybe we're an adoptive family, and we want to see if anyone wants to travel with us, and we'll protect them as we travel to go see family or something.
Okay, well, hold on. If we're an adoptive family, how?
Oh no.
All right. how does a human and an orc give birth to a Khajiit?
Adoptive.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
adopted.
adopted.
Adopted family.
Yeah. All right. That makes more sense. Gal Garou, are you coming with us as well?
Well,
I would like you to, if you want. You can have the fourth hat if you like. I can rip it away from Jermaine's greedy little hand.
I did intend to come with you for a little bit longer.
Okay, welcome to the cool hat gang. Give them the hat.
Just clap it on her
Just-
head.
And it doesn't quite sit right because of her feathers and frills. Sits over
Most
her eyes a bit.
modifying.
That's fine.
You can take the hem in or something, or the rim, or whatever the hats have. Oh,
Are we going with the adoptive family idea? Or shall
Yeah,
we just
sure.
be ambassadors?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, who wants to be the parents?
Well, I mean, we already got it. It's you guys, and I'm just.
right,
I'm
well,
just
we've got the pair. I think it's already done.
Okay.
Well, what's Gal Garou in this situation? Where does she sit in our family
Family
tree?
dog.
Whereabouts? Like,
Family dog.
She can be a estranged aunt.
Family dog.
We're reconnecting.
You're one to talk, kitty cat.
Please don't be racist at me.
I've got an idea. Got Gal and Nutmog. They're together, and they have the adopted cat, Melody, and I'm Uncle Crassy.
That works great. Where's the part where we just kind of leave you here?
I call Uncle.
Crazy Uncle Crassy.
Or I call Uncle Crassy, and then it works. At least for me.
Debatable, but okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah,
One
this
moment.
works. I think I'm still pinging for some nuggets if we can get any in this town.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, like in
We need to see if we can
oh,
find some.
we wrote over the name in the map, so I can't read it. But yeah, you know, wherever we are.
Falinesti.
Alanesti. Is this a big town?
Falinesti. You can make a history check.
All right.
How are we docking at the moment?
You are
Like, have we
docking,
got-
yes.
Oh, dirty 20.
Okay, one moment. We're just experiencing a little bit of something. Just a
Yeah, I
couple
saw
of...
a skip earlier.
Yes, let me just... We'll be right back. But I will leave all of you on microphone, so please give us a wonderful voiceover.
Well, yeah, like I was saying, I'm pinging for some nuggets. So
I'd love some nuggies.
I would love to know if in this town, it's like one of those what's that
wonder if
chain
that's-
that I bought years ago?
McCrassie's.
McCrassy, that was
McCrassy.
it. It was McCrassy's.
I hate it so much.
I want a Crassy meal. That's what I wanted.
Do you
I
still
don't want to go
have
there. I hate it so much.
Happy Meals there?
There's crassy meals. Yes.
Crassy
you get,
meal, right.
You get a little copy of my book with every meal.
Well,
That's
you-
terrible.
you
Finally
already
get a
got
copy
the
of your
good
book.
stuff.
No, Mog, no, we're not getting you a crassy meal.
I would love a
I
crassy
need,
meal.
I need to
We're
read
not
this
getting
book
one.
eventually.
You were
No,
already
we are
halfway
not.
there.
No.
I mean, he's already got some sticky buns.
Wait a second, we haven't left the ship yet, have we?
I'm not sure.
No, you're still on the ship.
He talked about his book technically. Does that count?
No, we've already
No,
relieved
we
the
let him
bet.
off last
Oh.
night.
But we had our own bet. Remember? Separate to
I
his
know.
bet.
And I bet on myself.
And you just talked about your book, so that's 50 gold for me.
I didn't bet on any of this, so this is between you two. I was relieved of all my bets.
Didn't we bet? Didn't you and I bet that you wouldn't talk about your book for the entire time? And I said you
Nope.
would.
Don't remember that. Not at all.
I do. I do.
Can
Well,
I
one
can I
person that
can
does.
I roll deception?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Where's chat?
21.
I got 21.
Oh wow, poor Mog.
Don't remember
sweet
that at
Mog.
all. I don't recall that or a lick of that because when Dredgen said he relieved me of the bet, that's what he was relieving of the bet, as in like the whole system. You undo one thread, everything unravels from there.
Well, I can't really remember, so I'm gonna trust you on this one.
That's
I
a bad
love
idea.
how I love how trusting you are, Nutmog. That's why you're my adoptive partner for the foreseeable future, apparently. What's going on? I'm still not fully intact with what plan we're doing.
Well, we were just pretending to not be us or be suspicious, so that if they asked if we had visited here, they wouldn't know any travelers or adventurers. There's just a strange family.
I do love the plan. There's just one problem, that it's specifically us performing the plan that's drawing the attention. Like, have you met us?
Redman is just pulling faces while he listens to this, and I just feel like, okay, I have a suggestion, my friends.
Yes.
Just pretend not to be you, but don't do anything else, because
Problem is, I
matter
erupt.
what you do, you will be suspicious.
Yeah. Problem is, I erupt with magic randomly, so I don't know if I can not be me.
That's fine.
Well,
just
you
don't
know
do
what?
that.
Let's see if
Maybe
that
you can
works.
say you're a part of
I have
the
a
Mages Guild if that happens,
Yeah.
and a spell went
And I
wrong.
do have an idea.
Yeah.
You might not like this, Crassius, but I have an idea for you before you leave.
Hmm.
And he just reaches down to his boot.
Oh, you got some
Mog?
fungus.
Hold him.
What?
Why? No, hold on. I've known
And he
Mog for
pulls out
longer.
his knife and a block of soap.
No, I don't like this. I'm not letting this happen.
Alright, I'm gonna try hold him. Because I trust the captain.
Galgarot will assist.
Alright,
you
do I
can
just
roll-
What am I rolling against?
Um,
This is an
can
attack
you
roll?
Just kind
can
of
you
grab his leg.
make opposed strength checks? So I will let Melody Paws assist Mog.
Can I shield as a reaction?
I'm gonna use my advantage so I get the higher roll on that. 17.
Crassy.
What roll?
Strength.
Like flat
I
strength?
got 0. So
Zero.
I'm just
gang.
very lightly just holding onto his pants leg.
How do I roll just flat strength? Not letting me. Oh, there it is. I got an 8 with my -2 modifier.
Also, Mog, it's not a strength save, it's just strength. So, if you were to go
Oh.
and click on...
Oh.
If you just hover... let me...
It's competition, not a save.
Still got a 1.
Also,
Got 2 nat
that
1s in a row.
Yup.
that is going to be a 13 instead.
Oh,
Mog.
okay.
Okay.
So, Crassius is held.
Mog, we talked about this. We're trusting. I need you to trust
I
me in
trust
saying
him
that.
too. He's
trusting
saying
him.
I'm gonna
He's got
shave
a
him.
fucking knife in his hand, and I don't
But
know
he's
what.
also got soap.
I don't know what
I'm
the
just
soap's
gonna-
for. I'm more concerned about the bloody knife.
Just lather him up, head and beard,
Why?
and just shave him, and then give him a fresh change of clothes.
Oh, is the goatee gone? Is the goatee still there? That's my look.
Are you going to struggle against this?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. I am.
Okay. You can make me a. Can you make me oppose dex checks?
Can I also cast friends at him to tell him to stop while I'm doing this?
Yeah, you can do that.
I've got advantage on charisma checks directed. Is he considered hostile to me right now?
No, I'm trying to help you.
That.
So he isn't hostile? I don't know. You don't want to do this. You know, I have a certain look that I need to abide by. I'll get rid of the rest of the beard, but I want to keep the goatee.
My friend, the goatee is the problem.
It's so
No,
bad.
no, it's not
A
happening.
little
I'm
man
not
with a
doing this.
goatee that
A
erupts
rolled-
with magic?
Sorry?
A little man with a goatee that erupts randomly with magic?
I don't. Well, no. It's just that doesn't mean that the goatee's not the source of my power.
Could
Well,
be. We don't know that. You don't know
well,
that.
I
change
just
your
don't want
look
to find out.
completely.
I'd rather keep the goatee.
Yeah, but it's the source of anyone who's looking for a little man with a goatee that erupts with magic.
Yeah, then he'll just be a guy
Can't
that
you
It
just
won't
give
be
me a
looking
silly
for-
costume or something? I'd rather wear that.
Well, that's part of the costume, isn't it? They won't be
No.
looking for a little bald man with no
True.
goatee.
I'll wear a
who's different
hood.
outfit.
Look, what I think
me a
maybe
cookie Dr.
maybe
Mark.
making him bald is a little bit too far. I don't want nightmares. Thank you very much.
A mohawk it is.
Are you trying to scare us?
It might scare people into leaving you alone.
If I've, can I
Yeah,
persuade
how
him? 'Cause I
is giving him a bald head, or at least a partially bald head, going to help us to hide? The sun's
just
going
think-
to shine right off of it.
I agree that
It'll
the
blind
beard,
anyone you want past.
He'll be a walking beacon.
the beard
Yes.
is the most of a
And it
giveaway. We
won't
can
be a
leave his
walking
hair.
beacon that looks like Crassius, the author.
Oh, for his sake. Okay, I did what I could. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna let go as soon as the beard's shaved.
if I've cast friends on him, I've just rolled a persuasion check with advantage in the chat.
Yeah. Okay, if that's
Oh.
a natural, you can.
Yeah, I'm like, look. Lay low. Get the cream off my face, and I'll do it for you because we have business ties together. Okay? Don't take this away from me. This is the thing I judge my I've got a thing going with this.
I mean,
And I'm getting
friends
a
work
bit
on
miffed
me.
and I feel a little explodey, if you know what I mean, as well. So,
Would
I
friends
feel
work
like if
I-
one of these hairs gets touched, we don't know what's gonna happen.
As one of the dock workers is helping you to gather your things. It's like, oh, is that Crass's curio? Oh,
Yes, it is.
I read your books, mate. Oh, mate.
Thanks,
No.
mate. Hey, this man's trying to mug me. Give me a
No.
hand.
Oh, can I get an autograph first?
Yeah, get him
Crassy.
off me first. He wants to shave my signature look
Uncle
off my
Crassy.
face. Yes.
We're trying to lay low and let people not know that you were here. And you just let someone know your full name and that you were here.
Mate, I'll buy you a Crassy meal, and I'll get you a free autographed copy if you say if you've never seen me in this town ever again.
Cross my heart and swear by Ifrey. I've never seen you before, Mr. Crassius.
And it's that easy.
Right?
He just said your
Don't
name
think
again.
he's gonna
Can-
go
can-
tell
can you
everyone
sign-
in his family.
Can you sign my forehead, sir?
Get him off me first, and yes.
Crassius, you're gonna sign your name
Oh, it's the
In
pen
the
name. I'll
place-
give him the pen name first.
Cassius Curio.
No, no,
I'm
no.
fine. I'm fine if you just sign it, Uncle.
All right, just do it.
All right.
You can't
Send this
turn.
over
You can't
with-
look. You can't turn down fans. They just think you're an asshole. So I just write uncle across his forehead.
Oh, this is the best day. I'm gonna go.
Now remember what we said.
I'm gonna go get this tattoo right away.
That's fine. But do you remember what I said? No, I was not here. I was not doing anything here.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when people ask why you're getting uncle tattooed on your forehead,
Hey, you were good at forging it.
I'm gonna say that I'm just really attached to my uncle.
All right.
Yep. And you can be my
Alright.
honorary nephew. How's that sound?
actually, do you work on the docks?
Yeah.
Yes, Sarah. Sir, ma'am,
Would you take 50 gold to tell any Eldamiri that we headed on a ship to Anvil?
That's a lot of
Oh,
gold.
still a bit close. No, tell him we went to Daggerfall.
Yeah,
Just all the way up in High Rock.
absolutely do that.
Of course,
Okay,
ma'am.
cool.
Can do. Can do.
All right. Just tell him that.
No,
Yeah,
you got. I'll make it 10 gold since you got me an autograph.
Alright. Then you
Yeah,
can
alright.
tell everyone in this town that you have seen him. Just tell every Eldamiri you see that he headed there.
Headed to Daggerfall? Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
ma'am.
doing my next signing there.
You gonna do a signing here? Or
I just did, and I wink at him. I just did. It's all for you.
I can't wait to tell Ma.
You do that? Yes. I turn around. I'm like, let's go.
Let's go very quickly.
Let's just leave.
I'm gonna look to the other two, the other four, and just be like, "Good luck. Good luck."
Stay safe on the seas, cousin.
Bye, best
I
friend.
will. Yep. Mog, cousin. If you find yourself in need of a new party, look me up again in the future. I think, in time, you would make a good Dire Captain Redmond yourself.
Thank you. Maybe one day. You'll see
Trying to
might be
promote.
calling.
Wants you to be a dredging with.
Is Redmond a title rather than your name?
Whoa, secret.
I'm not the first, and I shan't be the last.
Wow. Cool. Then it's gonna be me. I'm gonna be next. Sorry, Mug. Shotgun.
My
Hi.
friend, at least as far as my ship is concerned, unfortunately, you are.
Don't say it. Don't do no.
It's okay, Melody.
It's okay.
If you stood on my shoulders, we could be like a captain in a trench coat or
Wow,
something.
we could.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Bigger than an orc.
We can buy you some stilts.
Not even that. You don't even sit on my. We could be like a double. We could be like an Etin captain, 2 heads.
That would rule.
Yeah, cat head and human head.
We could have lizard head in there too.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
sure. If
absolutely.
we're going for Chimera, let's do it.
I
That
can
is-
be quite ferocious. I tell you that much.
Yeah.
So you're all going to depart the company of your ally and I suppose now friend, Captain Redmond.
I guess so.
He will say his goodbyes to you, and Mog, you take chaos in hand.
Yes. And the bolts too.
Stay safe, my friends. As
Bye,
Why are you
best
holding my
friend.
hand?
I'm gonna pull like a cloak over my head so people can't really see my face.
I just pull my hat down over my head.
Me too.
I'm wearing my
Which is
hat
very
on with a
easy.
cloak.
Like a drifter on the high plains, but I'm in a town.
Galgrot just and slicks her feathers back.
Yeah, good.
And Sylvia draws her cloak in a bit closer, and as you all start to walk off, Captain Redmond, you see, just as the wind begins to pick up, it just flaps through their cloaks, and you can see just another little hint of gold as, for a moment, you see what cargo was she was carrying upon her back, and see a large, ornate golden scroll. And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
I'll kind of do one more thing, and then cut.
Okay.
Just as we're walking down the thing, you see him like, I'm picturing like you got the camera like posed on him, and he's like, and then just in like it doesn't even cut away from the shot. You just hear, oh shit, that's where you went, Jermaine.
Oh, he's okay.
Oh, that's where you are. Oh, all right, now we got everybody. Let's go.
Thank goodness.
As the Cool Hat Gang and Jermaine walk off towards the city of Valinesti and Valenwood.
Sweet.
And I'd just like to thank our wonderful guest for the past 2 sessions, Sean Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us and for playing the amazing Captain Redmond.
It was very fun, dude.
Yay.
Definitely have to be.
Great.
Maybe we'll see the captain again sometime.
I hope so.
If
I
you
love
want.
my best friend.
Or maybe we'll commandeer his ship. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even know if you guys will survive. At this point, it's
That's
anyone's
not
guess.
reassuring, but okay.
I mean, look at the situations you get yourselves into. Now, before we sign off and everyone tells us where you can find yourselves words, I will say that you have now hit level 3. Ding, ding, ding.
Yay.
I'm so keen to get some more health, some new spells, and my subclass.
I need
I'm
at
so
least
keen.
one aggressive spell. Or at least a buff or something.
Now, I believe that this is going to unlock subclasses for people, which is very exciting. So you'll be able to message me. We'll figure that out. Next time we play, we'll hopefully have yet another special guest. Ooh, who could it be? I'm going to lock some stuff in, and hopefully you'll be able to find out before the game next fortnight. So
Nice.
and we'll go around. We'll start with reverse order. Mog, where can we find you?
Hello
What do you do?
I am Mizoyu on Twitter. I'll soon be making an Instagram, and you can find it on my Twitter as well. I'm going to be working really heavily on cosplay for the next month or so. So if you want to see updates for that, check out my feed. And thank you for watching and joining the chaos.
I'm not biased at all, but think that you should do a Mog makeup test sometime.
Oh yeah.
I'm tempted.
Hashtag content.
Because I will
Very
totally be here for a dress-up session sometime. I mean,
100%.
hey, the spooky season approaches.
True.
Very true.
It's like 2 months. Yeah.
It's
This is year gone.
it's August now. That means it's Halloween right now. Next, we're gonna go over to Crassius Curio, the one and only. Where can we find you?
Hello. You can find me over at youtube.com/splittheparty. We run a 5th edition campaign in a homebrew world there, and we edit our episodes down into like episodic TV content style graphics and effects and things like that. You can also find me at NoFunBrown on Twitter, and we're doing a PAX panel in September sometime. We're locking down the dates for that, but we're doing a game where we have 6 dungeon masters, and the DM seat rotates at the drop of a hat with some really cool guests, so look out for that as well.
I'm very excited for PAX Online.
Got
Yeah,
proof
me too.
today.
And next we have Melody Paws Makash. The
Oh,
one,
hello.
the only, the wondrous.
You can find me at Steam Jamboree on Twitter, or you can find things I write at goto.game or Ghost Roots.
Yeah.
That's it. Hi.
You do the writing thing sometime.
I do, yep.
And I have been your dungeon master for this evening. Scarlet Moth, you can find me on Twitter at @thatscarletmoth. I do art, cosplay, all that kind of fun stuff. I will also be presenting a PAX panel for PAX Online in September. The date's still being locked down, but we'll be releasing some more information about that soon. What else? You can find me streaming here on Twitch as well, on this channel. Hopefully have a more regular schedule now that I have finally reached affiliate. And if you are watching this on YouTube, you can find all of our previous episodes on my channel. I'm making a playlist for this game. So thank you one and all for joining. I think we shall sign off now unless anyone has anything else they would like to say or any comments on the game. Lessons learned tonight?
I've learned absolutely nothing.
Sean, did you plug stuff? I can't remember.
Oh, I did.
Oh, we'll get
Plug
Sean to
stuff.
plug stuff.
Yeah. Yes. I am Sean Sunday. You can find my work pretty much under Sean Sunday Art on all social media. I'm also the new community manager for Ardent Roleplay, which is Brisbane's augmented reality D&D app. I'll be posting a lot about that soon. I also stream on Twitch Wednesday through Friday. I'm streaming tomorrow. And I will also be doing a PAX panel on neurodiversity and accessibility in tabletop gaming. So that's everything for me.
I'm very excited with all this cool new stuff coming up.
Yes.
But
I've heard a bit
I'm
about everyone's
Hyped for all the
panels,
projects.
and
I-
everyone's panels sound really, really cool.
I'm really excited. I'm
Yeah,
so
same.
excited. Except I don't get to see my friends in person, but we're going to stay safe.
Yeah.
Yay, safe.
The good thing about playing online is that it's not disrupted.
That is true.
So we will see you all later. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay safe, everyone. And I don't know, wear cool hats.
Definitely do.
Cool Hats Gang out, y'all.
Oh, sorry.
Peace.
Also, shout out to Jordan Raskopoulos for the cool Allosaurus pin.
On a cool hat.
On the
Part
cool
of
hat.
Cool Hat Gang.
Tie it
I
back
wish we had
together.
Cool hats for playing.
Damn, we need
That
cool
might-
hats.
I can't
We
leave
do.
the house right now, but I want to go buy a cool hat for the
Same.
Crafternoon, we're making cool hats.
Does this count as a cool hat? It's got a shy